Family, what's up? What's up? So let's go through these charts, man. I'm giving y'all this little update, I guess, since last week. We didn't do a midweek last week just because I didn't really trade last week at all. So last week we really didn't do much trading. This week I'm gonna go over kind of what I'm seeing. We kind of got a wild card on Friday, so I kind of explained that and what I was looking for on Friday, and kind of where we're at now. So I did drop y'all a video update in the free Telegram chat room, which the link is down below, on I think Thursday, recording, giving y'all kind of an update of where I saw the market at. So again, make sure y'all are in the free Telegram chat room. I did not drop a midweek video on YouTube, but I did drop an update for y'all towards the end of the week. So continuing on that update, let's start off with the DXY. Okay, so NFP last week, we were expecting the market to hopefully go somewhere, but it did not go anywhere, unfortunately. So what that leaves us now is the point of still having to wait potentially a few more days. I know, I'm sorry, y'all, but unfortunately, we're probably going to end up waiting until Wednesday, closer towards Wednesday, to get a decision on the DXY when CPI releases. So right now, let me show you on the daily time frame what we're looking at. So we have been in the same box the entire last week. Okay, did not really go anywhere. So Friday we impulsed down and swept the low here. Now on a daily time frame, we do have this counter trend line right here. It could come into play. If it's going to come into play, price action has to respect where it is right now. It's already went for a liquidity grab. It has to go straight up immediately, right? So Monday, Tuesday, if price action has not broken clearly above, I would say, really like 100.200, then if it's still stalling in this area, then CPI is most likely going to let us know the direction that the market will be going into. So this is how I'm going to be looking at the DXY. Now, some of the other pairs like GU and EU, I can see something on them. The thing is, do I want to believe what I'm seeing on them? No, but it is what it is, and I'm seeing it, so I'll show y'all that. But that's going to wrap up for the DXY. So let's go to EURUSD. So what I'm seeing on EURUSD is a 5-wave structure towards the downside. Now, I'm sorry. Well, yeah, towards the downside. So it would lead into an upside movement, right? So personally, I want to see this continue back down, and that's based off of higher time frame structure. So we've been shifting from here and basically change of character, break of structure, and then we got another break. And so I'm looking for another break. We do have this head and shoulders still intact, okay? So we did break the neckline, okay? So this could very much so just be a retracement before a continuation down, all right? Or it could be ready to just continue towards the downside. So how I'm going to be looking at EURUSD this week, basically this area is going to be key on EU. And what I'm going to be looking at is basically if we're going to either pop up a little bit, right, drop. In here is when we're going to have to be patient and wait on our decision. So if we get a shift in price action in here towards the upside, then I'll be looking to take a trade, something like this, and riding this all the way up into this wave 2 perspective. So about the 50% to 75% in the wave 2. So that's this area here. Now, if it completely just higher time frame showing momentum as it breaks down and gets in this area, if we do not see a loss of momentum or price action starting to consolidate in this range and you're seeing strong bearish candles, then we might break through this and continue down. At that point, it would be no trade. The only way I'm going to take a trade is if we come down, do something like this, and then go up. Okay. So that is what I'm going to look for if I am going to take a trade on this move. If it just breaks down and continues to go down, probably going to fuck around and miss this one, y'all. But at least we'll know clarity and we'll know where the market wants to go. So I think from now till Wednesday, CPI, we're going to end up around this range. I think like Wednesday morning or so, we probably might end up around this range. If we are somewhere way up here by Wednesday morning, then we'll probably end up dropping for CPI, and then we might look at something like that. But that's what I'm seeing on EURUSD. So we're going to need a couple more days so we can get a little bit more clarity on where price action wants to go, because right now we kind of have two options. We could either go further down, and that's based off of the higher time frame structure, continuously breaking down towards the downside, or we could be going towards the upside, and this 5-wave structure could be showing us that the downside move is basically coming to an end. So we're stuck in the middle. So how do we trade this, or just at least not lose money on it? We wait until it shows us a little bit more of what it wants to do. That way we can take a smart and safe trade. Be mindful that you do not blow your account or lose money if you don't take a trade, right? So you don't lose money and blow your accounts by not trading, right? We're just trying to rush into an opportunity, or just taking whatever just to be in the market trading just because you want to trade or whatever. That's when you start losing money. So the goal for us is always to not lose money and to make money and to grow, right? So not losing your account, not, blowing your account is also growing. So don't forget that. All right, GBPUSD. So this one, out of all of them, I kind of like a little bit more when it comes to EU, out of EU and GU. I'm looking at a potential upside move on this one. To me, it's looking like it wants to continuously break further and further upside. I'm seeing all of these signs of more upside, right? Even with EU having that 5-wave structure, which is signaling more upside movement. So even GU structurally, this is starting to break up, and I'm seeing an upside move on this. So, I'm seeing bull on EU and bull on GU. And so we could be looking for a breakdown again on the DXY. So let's just be patient and wait for the best moves. So what I'm going to be looking at on GU is I really would love to see a retracement in this range and then a continuation up. This to me would be a really good trade. I'm going to watch this. Do not take this without my, confirmation. So again, make sure y'all are in the free Telegram chat room. The link is down below in the description. The link to our website is down below as well. Everything that y'all need is down below, but make sure y'all are in the free Telegram chat room, because that's where all the updates go. When I am ready to take this trade, or if I'm going to consider even entering the trade based on where price action is closer towards CPI, I will give y'all that update in there. So I'm giving y'all the vision right now. But when it comes to execution, please wait for me on this, because I do not want y'all hopping in something that I'm not even going to be in, or even considering at the time closer towards CPI. Okay. So that's that. One other thing I did want to leave y'all with is EURUSD. So we've been looking at this breakdown towards the downside. I know I chickened out last week. This would have been a beautiful trade if I would have took the trade last week, but this was the one that, out of all the trades, like we skipped the other two, but this was one that, it was a solid vision, but I just chickened out and didn't even take it. So this short term, I really do feel like we are about to impulse down, but I do think we're going to structurally do it. Now, right now, I do think that we're going to get a small pullback and then a continuation down, and then something like this, and then as we just kind of break down. But I am seeing this continue further down. Is it something that I'm going to take? No, because my entry would have needed to be up here. But I do see this breaking further down for those of y'all that are watching EURUSD. So that could also go hand in hand with AUD USD potentially going towards the upside. I don't have a vision on AUD USD, but seeing that we do see a potential outcome of EU going towards the upside and GU, I would not doubt that we might see AU and NZD USD potentially go up, right? And then USD CAD and USD CHF potentially go further down. So let's give it a few more days. I was hoping that NFP would give us that, that breakout move to kind of give us a little bit more conviction on how we were going to trade this week. But it looks like it's most likely going to be CPI, which is what's going to break us out. of this sideways market that we've been in for the last, 7 to 8 days or so. So unfortunately, we got a few more days, y'all, but I'll keep y'all updated as everything moves along, and try to keep y'all profitable. So if y'all have any questions, y'all can always hit me up on Telegram. The link to our free chat room is down below in the description, y'all. All right, make sure y'all subscribe too, man, so y'all don't miss out on anything. Hit the like button for your boy, and I will catch y'all later.